Hey everybody, and welcome to another video of vintage TV and radio stuff. Today we're going to show you a Walkman from Sony. This is probably about the most basic Walkman you can get. It's just an AM-FM radio. And it's the model SRF-29, made by Sony back in the mid-80s. And like I said, it just has an AM-FM radio, headphone jack, and a few other slight bells and whistles on it. But beyond that, it's just a basic radio. Of course, Sony made lots and lots of different Walkmans over the years, mostly with cassettes in them. That was the big deal. But this one was your basic radio. So let's take a look at the back. Also, we'll plug it into a speaker here, powered speaker, and see what kind of reception we get from the radio itself. Okay, here we are with the front of the unit. Very simple. Just describes the AM/FM and the Walkman logo at the time. Sony, of course, prominently displayed in the upper right. And you had an on-off power switch. And that's about it for the front. And on the side, you've got all the things to make things happen here. But the description is on the back of the unit. Here we are right there with that. If you look closely, you can see that one is the tuning control there, and then you've got your AM/FM band choice, and then FM sensitivity, either DX or local, and I will set that for DX because we're in the basement here and reception's not so hot, so we'll set it for the DX and see if we can pick up some different stations. There's a clip right here for your belt, a little screw right there. You can take that off, I guess, or at least unscrew the back of the radio to a certain extent. You got a volume control right there, and then the model number and everything else. This was made in Taiwan, it looks like there, yes. And then we have our battery compartment where you have room for 2 AA batteries. And then on the other side you've got the volume control. On the top, here's your AM/FM bands and a headphone jack. And then on the bottom, you got nothing. So that is it. It's very simple. Just your basic AM/FM radio. Now I'm going to plug in the headphone jack here. I have that powered speaker, and we will turn that on, turn this on, and see what kind of reception we get. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess the speaker itself is already on. So let's flip this to on. Turn the volume up a little bit here. And it is set on the DX sensitivity, and it's on FM. I'm assuming that this cord, or your headphones, in the case of listening privately, acts as the antenna. So we're going to slowly go by here and see what we can get.
Just feeling this sense of ease that, okay, everything's okay.
I met Rose at her home in Austin, Texas. That's where she lives now. I was immediately struck by how vibrant and expressive it was.
I don't even have a line. What are you in the movie? I've never seen it. You've never seen it?
For Wisconsin.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I...
Or entertainer, if you ever get a chance to see him live, I highly recommend it. Thomas Rhett, after all the buzzer blows, obviously he learned a lot growing up under the weight of it.
This is the most local station around, and in fact the transmitter site's maybe like half a mile away, something like that. So it's coming in real well.
Crazy to be an Eli man. Wow. How smart. One of the worst cells we've ever seen, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
The guy looked
That's
like
coming in a little better now.
Engagement, just like when they used to get skittish with them.
Okay, well that's pretty good. And I can see where if you were outside, for example, with a pair of headphones on, you'd be walking around, you'd be picking up all kinds of stuff, I'm sure, fairly well. So let's flip it to AM, and let's see if we can get anything here. My volume control is really low here. Of course, I've got this cranked up on the speaker, but you can't see that. All right, let's go back down the band here. Should be something coming in here about here.
The Phoenix Suns
There we go.
are trading Kevin Durant to...
Okay, that's your local AM station. I'd be very surprised if we got anything else here. All right.
Changing.
Yeah.
Companies are only paying for what
All right,
they
so
want
that's
now. That's because
not too bad. Not bad reception, actually. And you know, I wouldn't mind clipping this to my belt and taking a little walk with a pair of headphones on. All right, there you have it. It's the Walkman model SRF-29, made by Sony back in the mid-'80s. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and post them. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll have more vintage TV and radio stuff down the road. Thanks for watching.